As part of the Intergenerational Interview project, Ms. Sariah Stephen, a rising eighth grader student, will interview Ms. Rochelle Jones, the manager for the Foster Grandparent Program in Baltimore.
Could you tell me a little bit about yourself? For example, some of your hobbies or your interests.
I like to write in my journal. I do a daily journal to just write down my feelings, things that happen throughout the day, so that I can go back and read and see how far I've come.
What inspires you to help bridge the generational gap?
I was drawn to this program. I've been here at this agency a lot of years, and working with this program just made me feel alive. I'm gonna be honest. It awakened something in me that just made me feel good to come in to work every day. It made me realize some things about my own parents and how they're aging, and just what this program does for that age group.
What brought you to working with the Springboard Community Services specifically?
I came to this agency 24 years ago. I came here as a finance person. I was doing some finance here in the agency. And during that, I was the grant manager for this program. So I was doing pretty much the financial part of the program and taking care of the budgets and things like that. And our then program manager, she had a medical emergency and had to be out for some time. So because I knew the back end of the program, I stepped in to be the program manager for about 4 months while she was out. And ever since then, it's been a love for the program and the seniors that are in the program.
I actually learned about closing the intergenerational gap and how it helps our community through volunteering with activities with JCA actually.
Yeah.
I started volunteering at my local community center, senior center, so that was a big part of my life. What is the process to actually allow the foster grandparents program to come into various schools, daycares, etc.?
Okay, so the way it works is that the schools that need help, they contact me and tell me what their need is. They tell me what the need in the community is, and what their need in the classroom is. A lot of times, and especially now, right after COVID, well, COVID is actually still going on, but because we're kind of getting back and trying to get back to normal, so many kids have been out of the classroom for so long, they've fallen behind. So once the site supervisors or a principal or a daycare director calls us, they let us know what their needs are, and we go by their needs, and that's how we place our volunteers, based on their needs.
We've also had a difficult 2 years with the COVID situation. So during the height of the pandemic, how are you able to actually keep the program going?
Well, that was a very difficult time for us because no one had ever experienced anything like that. So during that time, my volunteer coordinator, the first thing we did was we wanted to keep in touch with all of our volunteers. So we did active calling. We called them and checked on them pretty much twice a week to see if there was anything that they needed or anything that we could help them with.
It's clear that you really care about your volunteers.
I do.
Is there anything that you would like to add or tell our viewers?
You know, our seniors are vulnerable. Our small children are vulnerable. And it's very important to bring that population together. It's a huge learning experience for both. The volunteers are learning from the children. They're learning a lot from them. The children are learning a lot from our volunteers. And I do want to give you a quote from Mahatma Gandhi. And it says, "The best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others."
I know I can speak for most of our listeners when I say that it is an amazing thing that you're doing for our community. I love my grandparents, and their love for me has been a tremendous part of my life. And I think it's great that you're bringing a grandparent's love to others. So thank you for taking the time to speak with me today.
You're so welcome. Thank you.